What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here. We're going to be going over how to use the Robinhood mobile application. This should be the same whether you're on the App Store or whether you are on the Google Play Store. So Android or iPhone should all be the same. So the first thing you're going to see once you get in, you get signed up and everything, you're going to see your portfolio. So in this portfolio, you can see that I have just a little over $200 in here, nothing too crazy. You can scroll down and you can see the stocks that you have been invested in. So if you had any stocks you were invested in, they would all be right here. So right now you can see that I'm mostly in Carvana. The other one is kind of negligible. I got that from using the free stock that you can also get if you use my code down below. You can get a free stock. I get a free stock when you join. This is only whenever you don't have an account. So if you're looking ready, you're looking forward to starting your investing journey, you can go ahead and get some free play there by joining using the link below. So like I said, the first thing you see is how much you have invested. Your buying power right here is going to be how much money you have in your account to buy. So you can add money through your bank account through that way. So you can see deposit funds. And so if you scroll down, you can see your lifetime interest paid. You can see how much interest they're paying. So it says 1.5 APY. Now they do have one that goes up to 4.4 APY. However, it's not really like nothing too crazy, but it's better than what your bank is paying you. So right here, like I said, you can see the stocks that you're invested in. It'll list it in order from what you have the most of to the least, top to bottom. You can see Discover More. You can see Robinhood Gold. They have some premium options. Normally, this is for people that are going to be investing like a lot amount. You can lend your stocks, so you can explore extra income. So by lending your stocks, then you get paid. It's kind of like how crypto works. Whenever you lend your crypto, you're going to get paid back money. So essentially, you're just gaining interest by keeping it there. Same thing as it would be in your bank account. You can transfer accounts in, so you can consolidate your assets. What I assume that is if you have accounts from right. So if you have other accounts from other brokerages, you can transfer them over, so that way you can have it all into Robinhood. Now that's something that's new. They didn't have that for very long. Round up rewards, invest as you spend, reoccurring, invest on a schedule. This is what most people recommend, although it is something that's very hard to do. Investing on a schedule, dollar cost averaging, buying on the same day or buying around the same time of the week or the month, or however you want to get into it, just as long as you're consistent. That's really what is the biggest thing. But it's hard to do. Again, reinvest your dividends. Some stocks pay you to keep the stock, so you can reinvest those. Your ETFs, those are your diversified funds, so they're going to have a bunch of different sectors into one depending on where you're at. So it can have like a little bit of tech stocks, a little bit of real estate, things like that. It can have, just depends on which ETF you're getting into. And then they also have crypto as well. Now of course they have stocks, and then down below you have your list. You can create some different watch lists, and then you just can see like the little ones that I have there. So that's the main screen right here, okay? And then, so you can click up top in the top right, and you can click search. The little search icon looks like a magnifying glass, and it'll give you a list of options. It'll give you some news, your daily movers. These are going to be the ones that are making the biggest moves down or upwards. So you can see this one's down 15%, and this one's up 16, 17%, 20%, moving up 23%, moving down 26, and up over 30%. So you can see the highest move today on the Robinhood app is 140% upwards. So if you got into that one, that would be amazing. Now below you can just see a bunch of news as we scroll down, and then you can go up to the top and you can see their different lists. So they have many different categories that you can scroll through, and you can look at those, take a look at those. So if you look down at the bottom, you can see the next icon to the right of the one that we're on is the crypto. So you can see your total amount of crypto invested on Robinhood. They're always trying to add more cryptocurrencies. They didn't have all of these in the beginning, so they definitely have added a lot more. So these, in my opinion, they probably added these because they feel like these are the most stable right now. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor, But if you're looking to get into crypto, maybe these are some good options here. The next one over is the IRA with a match. So you can get a 1% match, no employer necessary, as they say, no commission fees. Okay, so you can get started with that if you would like, and you can just see this. You can do all this from your phone. Next one over is your cash. So this is where you would transfer cash to your cash card if you wanted to, or just to your account in general. And then the one next to that is going to be your profile information. Now I'm not going to click on that because it's going to show a bunch of information. However, that's where you would click the one right next to it. Looks like a little person. So if you want to go ahead and figure out how you can get into any of the stocks or ETFs, you would just go and click one. So we can go to the 100 most popular, and then you can see here, like for instance, they have Apple, they have Amazon, and to the right you can see the percent change. Now this is the daily move. This is how much it's moved just today. So you click the little settings icon above it. You can change it by price, symbol, percent change. If I click price, you can see that it has a little arrow pointing down, so it's going to make the categorize. It's going to sort it by descending, or it can do it by ascending. So if I do it up, you can see right here that as I scroll down, it's going to make this, it's going to sort the stocks by price. So as I scroll down, it's going to get larger. If you want the ones that are the most expensive on the top, you would put this, click it again, and have the arrow pointing down, and now the ones are going to be at the top that are the most expensive. So you can sort it by however you want to. So let's say I wanted to get into this ETF, but if I don't have $400 to spend on one ETF, well, you can buy something called fractional shares, and fractional shares are just a piece. So you could come in here and hit trade, you could hit buy, and then you can change this from number of shares. So you can either come in here, if you know exactly how much you want, you can come in here 0.05 if you wanted that amount. Or what you could do is just change the shares, click shares at the top right, and you can hit buy in dollars. So if you had $50 in here and you only wanted $20 worth, or you wanted $100 worth, then you could go ahead and type that in, hit review, and you would buy a market order. Market order is buying at the price that it's currently showing. Okay, and if you see limit order, that just means that you're going to buy it at that price. So you would set the price that you wanted to buy it. So your order wouldn't execute until let's say you wanted to buy at $410. So it'll wait until this gets down to $410, and then it's going to buy it for you. That's what a limit order is. You can see what's in the fund by scrolling down. You can see the sectors that are in it. So it'll break it down and tell you what they exactly are invested in as far as sectors. And then you can look at their top 10 holdings. So these are the top 10 inside of this fund. And you can see that it's 27%. Out of all these stocks, they make up about 27% of the total ETF. Okay, so you can scroll down, you can see the statistics of whatever stock or ETF you're in. It's all going to look the same. You'll see your open price. Open means the open price today, when the market opened. And then you can see today's high, today's low, 52-week highs. So that's just another way of saying the year or the year low. Expense ratio, your volume. Your volume is going to be how much money is being traded in and out of that particular stock or ETF. Average volume, so it's just taking the average. And then you have a couple other things as well to look at. So you can scroll down and you can see what other people own that own this as well, if you want to get some ideas of what else to get into. And then you can see your average annual return and how it's been doing. So you can see the month end, quarter end, things like that. So these are all good things to look at when you're looking at ETFs. Now, when we're looking at the stocks, if we were looking at Netflix stock, you can come over here. 1D means 1 day. Obviously, 1W is 1 week. You got the 1 month, 3 month, 1 year, and 5 year. Okay. So if we come back out here to the 3 month, you can scroll down. You can see a little bit about it. Same things, statistics, and then they have news as well, and analytic ratings. So these are kind of based off of analysts. It's going to vary between each stock, how many analysts there are showing on here. but according to this, 45 analysts say that this is mostly a buy. So 51% say that it's a buy. Okay, you can see what bulls say, what bears say from Morningstar. You can get the research report if you have that option there, and then you can see their earnings and also what is related and what other people own. So that's pretty much the nutshell of how to use this, how to buy the stocks on here. Again, you can buy fractional shares. So if you hit trade, you can hit buy. You can hit buy in dollars or buy in shares, however you want to do it. The top right will allow you to have custom price alerts. And if you want it to move above this price, it'll let you know, or below it, so you can get in at your particular price entry. You can also hit that plus, and it's going to add it to a list, whatever one you decide to do. You can hit the 2 arrows right over there, and it'll give you more of an advanced chart. Okay, so if you want to look more advanced, and it'll give you that. You can go ahead and set up what indicators you want, so RSI, MACD, MA lines, things like that, and it'll be at the top, and you can just go ahead and click it if you want to add it. Okay, and then you can set all these things right here: overbought level, oversold level. I'm not going to get too far into that, but if you want to know what RSI is, essentially it's just telling you whether the stock or ETF or whatever is overbought. If a bunch of people are buying it, more than likely there's going to be a sell-off. If it's very, very low, like they said, underneath that 30, then you know that it's pretty much oversold, and that maybe there's going to be a chance that a bunch of people are going to buy because they see an opportunity. So that's just a nutshell of what RSI does. And these are just, these are just tools to kind of help you decide on what you want to do. So I hope this video helps you guys out. If you want some more stock tips or anything like that, be sure to look at my other videos. Also, if you want to get interested in crypto and you want to start investing in that, I have plenty of videos about crypto on this channel. I don't do too much investing in stocks or crypto on this Robinhood app. Mostly into crypto because that's the new technology, that's the new wave. However, if you want to get into more of that, if you need one-on-one, let me know. Comment down below. I hope this video helped you guys out, and I'll catch you in the next one.